This tutorial, I just wanted to show some tips and tricks to some of the drivers that might already feel comfortable in Mobile-Tek and want to see some extra features that you guys can access. So I set myself a new order. So from the dashboard here, I'm going to go ahead and go over to new orders. I see the job there, 28. Couple things here. You'll notice the leg. The leg is updated in one of the new updates. That's just showing you the job status. So right now this job is in pickup status. Once I pick up this order, you'll notice that that leg will actually change over to delivery. So that's one thing. We're going to go ahead and accept this order. Click accept, yes, and it'll move it over to open orders. Now that I'm in open orders and I select the job, you'll notice that G right here, G323. They also include the reference right there underneath the address. If you were here when we did some choice logistics work, we always had to give the reference to the warehouse in order to pick up the package. That's the same for FedEx, UPS. If you're picking up from our warehouse, our staff is going to ask you for that reference number. In the past, you would have to click on the order, go to your details, then go to your details here on the bottom, and you'd find your reference number right here. Luckily now, if we go back to that main screen, you can see they've added it right underneath the pickup location. So that's good. Let's go back to the details. Most drivers already know a couple nice features here. You can select that icon right there at the address, the pin, and that'll actually open up in your maps if you choose, whichever app you use, and it'll go in and actually input it in there so you're not having to type anything again. Just like that. Back over to the app here. Location scan is always going to be grayed out. We don't use the scan. If we go to the menu up here, you can actually click on document capture and you can add a picture to that order if you feel that we need to see something, or some of those KCI orders or other customers, World Courier, that want house bills or documents attached. You can attach it directly there to that order. So we'll get out of that. We'll go over to packages here. I want to show how we can update some packages. So if you were to update the piece count on an order here, it's 1 box and you were given 3. You confirmed with dispatch you're good to go with 3. Sometimes dispatch will update that. Sometimes you're able to update it. If you click on add or edit here at the bottom, it then gives you the option to select whichever item it is. And then from the add or delete plus and minus, you can click to add mail tubs or then delete mail tubs from there. As far as the weight, it's actually not in this same section. If you want to update the weight, you're going to have to go to the main details tab right here, and you're going to have to go up to the weight, which is right here, and tap on it, and from there it will let you change the weight. Back here to our open orders, so let's just go through the process of picking up and delivering this order. I'm going to go to details here. I'm at my pickup. I'm going to go ahead and depart and say yes. That's going to show that order picked up. Confirm this is your next stop. We say dismiss. You'll notice that leg now went to delivery since the job is in delivery status. If I go back to my details and I go to complete this order, I click on depart. Okay. I'm going for my signature here where we're doing the X. Now that the job is actually completed and done, you'll notice it's in closed orders. Once it's in closed orders, you still have the option at this point to capture, which would do the same thing and allow you to add a document to an order after it's done. So just because the order is closed out and complete, you can still go back in and add an order at that point. One of the last things I want to show you is that we can now export orders. So if you go and you click on export orders there, you can actually go back as many days, up to 7, and it's going to export your orders. It's not actually exporting them through Mobile-Tek, because I know some drivers say that their closed orders disappear after 24 hours. This is pulling from our system. So you could do a 7-day export, click OK, and it's going to give you a list of all the orders you did in the last 7 days, and you're able to see that on there.